Alright, what is going on, dudes? My name is Olivia and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. I am battling Jayray64. He has another team that looks like it could be a good competitive team. I don't believe it is a competitive team, though, because of the way he battles. So, maybe he's just bad at competitive. But anyways, again, I have my UU team, but I have a new team member with me this time. Actually, I think I may have two. This may be my Shiny Absol and my beautiful Milotic. My beautiful shiny Milotic, which is awesome. I got, someone traded me an egg that had perfect IVs and that was shiny. So here's Kate Upton, the beautiful shiny Milotic, and it's flippin' awesome. So he's gonna lead out with that Aerodactyl, and the fact that he stayed in to attack me, stop yawning. The fact that he stayed in to attack me with this Mega Aerodactyl shows me that he's not really that big of a competitive battler. Because that Dragon Claw's not going to do that much. Because, obviously, my Milotics are really physically defensive. So I'm going to go with the Scald. I was kind of hoping for the burn, but it really doesn't matter anyway. Because I know whatever attack he decides to throw at me, I'm going to live and be able to knock him out if he stays in. But the fact that he goes for bites, why would you go for bite? But, I mean, it got a crit, which did a pretty decent amount, but, yeah, didn't turn out well for him. So, anyways, I'm trying to remember, he goes in for the Pidgeot, which, on this, on the Milotic, I actually have Ice Beam, and right here I decided to go for the Ice Beam, and, so, most of this battle is literally just, it's Kate Upton, fighting, because I didn't need to switch throughout most of this. So I'm going to go with the Ice Beam and do quite a lot of damage to the Pidgeot, and do a lot. So this next turn, since he went for the Fly the first time and it did a fairly decent amount, I decided to go for the Recover, predicting it, but he ends up going for the Wing Attack this time, which doesn't do very much at all. So, even still, I'm able to recover up and get most of my health back, which is insane, and I'm almost back at full HP after the leftovers. So, he decides to switch out here, and he goes into the Metagross, I believe. No, the Mawile. That's Metagross is next. So, I'm gonna give for the Ice Beam, because I was expecting him just to stay in. I mean, because he's obviously not competitive based. And that did a lot. That Ice Beam, for being not very effective, and not having much special attack invested in this thing, I don't actually think I have any. I think I have all my IVs invested in defense stats. But the Scald is able to take this thing out cleanly, which is awesome. Like, my Milotic is really good. Really underrated, too. Its bulk definitely helps it, but I enjoy using it. So, he sends in this Metagross, and I'm just going to go for the Scald, do quite a bit of damage, and hope for the burn. Which I do not get the burn, sadly, but I know I'm thinking it's a solid 3-hit KO, which is not bad. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna keep scalding this thing until I kill it, and pretty much that's it. Because Ice Beam won't do very much against it, and the Zen Headbutt did more than the Iron Head. I don't know what is up with this guy. This guy's not obviously competitive battling. I mean, he has a pretty decent team. You could probably build a good team out of what he had, because he had the Mawile and stuff. But he just didn't make very smart plays in this battle, which, yeah, I don't know. Next, he sends in the Charizard, which, to be honest, he had two other Pokemon that he could have switched into. I believe he has two. I'm pretty sure he has 3 left. So, I'm going to go for the Scald, because it's going to do quite a bit of damage, and I'm actually, so I do the Scald. It does fairly decent. It does about, I'd say, probably 40% of his health, which is not bad at all, especially in the sun. So I'm going to switch out because I'm actually predicting the Solar Beam, because that would pretty much wreck me. So I'm going to go into my shiny, yeah, I was right, it was my shiny Absol. So I'm going to go into my shiny Absol here, and he ends up going for the Flamethrower, which I did not expect. And I also did not expect him to outspeed me, so poor shiny Absol, in its first battle, it does that. It goes in and it dies in 2 turns, which sucks. So I'm gonna go in with Paul here, and I don't really know why he switched, because I'm not sure that this has any more special defense or special attack than my low tick. But anyways, I'm just gonna have a Psyshock and knock out the Pidgeot, and he has the Charizard, and I want to say, yeah, the Blastoise. So he has a Blastoise left, and I'm just gonna continue going for the Psyshock. Actually, I may start setting up, but yeah, I start setting up. So that does absolutely nothing to me, and basically all I'm gonna do is sit in here and calm mind up, and then just kind of wreck his team, and pretty much that's the way the battle ends, with the 5-0 win for me, because poor Absol. I actually didn't expect the Charizard. I didn't know Charizard had a higher base speed than Absol did. So yeah, I mean, that was a little bit surprising to me, but yeah, pretty much I'm just gonna keep calm minding up, get my leftovers, and this Blastoise should be made of short work here fairly quickly. So he's gonna go with a Dragon Pulse. All he's been doing so far really hasn't helped him. So yeah, that's gonna do a lot of damage, and then I know that one more will kill it, and then I can, and yeah, another reason that shows me he's not competitive, he has Water Gun on his Blastoise. Yeah, but I'm just gonna go for the Psyshock, knock out the Blastoise, and then he's got only the Charizard with fairly low, or like 60% of his health left, and I have 5 Pokemon. So I think he's gonna win this. But he's going over the Sunny Day, which doesn't really affect me. I think I predicted that, and I went for the Psyshock. Even if I went for the Scald, it'll kill it. Okay, it was the Scald, but anyways, it should knock it out cleanly, because it's super effective, and I have +2 special attack. So pretty much, yeah, that is it. That was my battle. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, click the like button, and if you want to battle me, tell me what tier. If you just want to use any Pokemon you want to, it's OU, or you can, the specific tiers, go on to Smogon and check the tiers. I sorted all my Pokemon by their tiers. So, yeah, pretty much, guys, that is it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will talk to you all later.